Breaking news, Ricky. Lampard sacked.
No, I'm not accepting it. I'm not happy, mate. Devastated, to say the least. I'm still in shock. I think it's been about what 7, 8 hours. I'm still shocked.
Mate, when I saw the news on Twitter this morning, I knew you'd be upset straight away.
Yeah, I don't know how to feel, to be honest with you. It's one of those things where just disbelief first of all, and then it's like, where's more time? He needed more time to change things around, and I don't know. There's no
Mate,
backing from the board, no backing from the club.
this
It's just
man is savage.
fuck's sake. Oh man,
Mate,
better
he is
better watch your back,
ruthless.
Emma. You better watch your back.
Mate, he is actually ruthless.
Do you know what? I'm not. I shouldn't be shocked or surprised because that is him through and through. Very quick to swing the axe and just get rid of the manager just like that. Even though I'm sure it was, what was it, last week they said, oh, we're going to give him more time. We back him. We know the results aren't the best, but we back him. And now
Yeah.
he's gone. I mean, you can see how much it means to me. Got the old Lampard shirt up as my
That's it.
background, but
Gonna say it's a bit of a dated shirt, but you're probably gonna be sleeping with that one tonight.
mate, that's the shirt that came to bed with me when we lost the Champions League final in 2008. That's the one that wiped my tears. Might be doing the same thing tonight. Honestly, I'm at first I was angry, but I'm more sad and disappointed with just the club and the way they've handled it as well. Oh, look at him, beautiful man.
I keep flicking my my virtual background just to annoy you, but okay,
That's how I feel right now,
he's looking up to the heavens, mate. He knew this was coming.
mate. That's how I feel, like a despondent figure looking up to the heavens for help. And I don't know, man. I feel sorry for him, man. Like,
I
he didn't
think he
even get a
knew though.
chance. I,
I think he knew
I
it was
think he
coming.
did. I think he did, but he didn't even get a chance to say goodbye to his players, man. Come on,
Yeah,
that's
that's a bit savage. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah. It's annoying, man. It's annoying, and I know we've seen it in the past with like Mourinho and other managers where there's zero sentiment and football comes first, which is fine. But this one hurt more, I think. And
Yeah, I think the thing is he knew going into this job that you're not gonna get. I think I mentioned this in the pod just on the weekend that you're not gonna get longevity in this job, and you've got to hit the ground running. Having said that, he wasn't doing bad. You're what 5 points off top four.
mate, this is his first proper real bad run. I mean, he managed to get us what top four last season, FA Cup final, started this season really well, and then obviously we've dropped off lately. But in the grand scheme of things, like you said, 5 points off the top four. Um, and if you look at the way things have gone, not one team has performed well this season consistently. There's been ups and downs the whole way
Hmm.
throughout. This man that you've got behind you now, Arteta, has been given a chance. He was so close to going,
He
given the
was.
chance. He's pulled it back. Solskjaer, look at them now at United flying under Solskjaer, and he was in a similar situation. I don't know. I think there's more issues behind the scenes at Chelsea than there are with the management. It's like who has a say on signing players, who decides on who stays, who goes in terms of management.
I'll tell you
And
who has a say. She does. Boom.
do you know what? On the whole, I'm a big fan of Marina in terms of what she does on the transfer side. Like her business acumen is really good, and she makes us a lot of money. But yeah, there's rumours that he fell out with her, and Lampard fell out with her, and that might have been part of her demise. To be honest with you,
I don't know, man. There's definitely behind the scenes thing. Something's going on. Something's definitely not right. But do you think it's your loyalty and because you love Lampard as a player that you feel loyal to him as a because he's the manager or was the manager?
yeah, for sure, that definitely plays a part. I can't deny that. Um, but that just comes out of respect for what he's done for the club and what he was trying to achieve with the club now.
Mm.
And out of any of the managers that we could ever get, it's probably him. And maybe if JT ever became our manager, they would be the only two that I could say would give 100% all the time, and it would be purely coming from the heart rather than for money or whatever else, any other reason that they'd be managing the club. So yeah, it's this one hurt more than any of the other sackings. I mean, Mourinho the first time round was devastating, but since he's gone off to United and Spurs and all these other clubs, he's been a bit of a dick. So it doesn't hurt as much anymore. But this one's painful.
Listen, tell us the truth. Did you shed a tear?
I didn't because, well, one, because I've been working all day, so I haven't had time to really sit down and think about it like we are now. And I'm also a grown ass man, so I don't need to be shedding tears over a manager getting sacked. But it is upsetting. It is, you know, devastating. But yeah, we have to move forward. We have to still back the club, back the players to get us out of the situation we're in at the moment. So yeah.
I mean, half of it's the players' fault, really, because it didn't look like they were playing for him towards I guess the last few weeks. But you know what? Yeah, it's done now. So new manager in, Thomas Tuchel, most likely.
Yeah, it looks like it. I guess that's to help with all the new German arrivals, and we've got Silva already who's played under him at PSG. You've got Pulisic who played under him at Dortmund. So I think they're hoping for those connections to be established already.
Yeah, I think Abramovich has done that, knowing that he's put a lot of money into Havertz and Werner. He has to get the best out of them. They can't be written off as flops.
What about Kepa? Who's going to think about Kepa? He spent 70-odd million on him. No one thinks about him. But yeah, definitely he's bringing in a German manager to get the best out of them guys, isn't he? So we'll see how it works. I'm not sure. I'm a bit apprehensive at the moment, still reeling from the sacking of Lampard, but I really do hope he gets the wins and sort of gets us firing again. If he doesn't, I think I'll be the first one on his back saying Tuchel out, to be honest with you, because I'm still a bit upset about that man leaving us.
I was going to say, I'll put him back on there just so it makes you feel a bit better. But I don't know, where does Lampard go from here now? Because, I mean, I do feel like it was a big step up when he moved from Derby to Chelsea. But then again, all these young managers are in the job now. So I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, I think it's probably one of the worst jobs he could have come into in terms of experience. Like, he needs to be winning from the off and constantly winning. And I think Pep Guardiola said it today. If you don't win, you're going to get sacked. And that's what's happened. If you're in a job like this, if you don't win, you're going to get sacked. And I think that sums it up perfectly, nail on the head. But where does he go next? I think maybe if he drops down to maybe he could still stay in the Premier League, go to a team lower down maybe, or head back to the Championship, get a bit more experience. I'm sure there'll be teams abroad looking at him as well. So options are there, but one day he might come back with a wealth of experience and manage Chelsea and win us some titles and cups and whatnot. So we'll see what happens in the future.
I know you're gutted now. I imagine you'd be more gutted if you ever went to a rival as a manager.
Yeah, I would. I mean, he ended up at City as a player, so you never know. You might end up at Arsenal. You never know. But if he did, he'd still be, Lampard in my eyes. But
my least favorite Chelsea signing, well, after Willian, but apparently Czech was involved with some of the outlayings of finding his replacement.
It's a surprising one, really, because you would have thought Czech would have had Lampard's back a bit more, considering that they're good friends and played together for so many years. But I guess, again, everything goes out the window when you start managing a team and you're no longer playing for them. But
the real reason he came out of retirement was to keep an eye on Lampard. It wasn't really for him to get behind the sticks.
He just wanted the inside knowledge from the squad and wanted to see what was going on really in it behind the scenes.
He's
agent Czech, yeah.
Agent Czech.
Arsenal sent him back, yeah.
Roman spy.
Yeah.
Listen, give me a couple of words for this man here. How are you feeling towards him right now?
Well, a little bit disappointed. I'm happy that he gave a little personal statement to Lampard. It's the first time he's ever done it, I think, for a manager.
I mean, that's his PR team. That's not him.
Obviously, but it's his name at the bottom. So in the public eye, it means a little bit more. I mean, but I don't know, man. I'm disappointed. I'm not surprised because he's ruthless, and I'm not really in a position to complain because since he's bought Chelsea, he's brought the results, he's brought the trophies, he's brought the success.
Yeah.
And although it hurts, the formula seems to work whenever he does it. Brings in new managers and they win trophies. So I can't argue with that. Just not really happy that Lampard's gone at the end of the day.
That's
Probably
it.
more my heart than my head that's speaking at the moment. But
To be honest, I want Lampard to stay in it because a new manager brings that bounce, and if you like get a couple of results, you'll be back up there. Maybe you fight for top four again.
Yeah, I think we'll see in the next few weeks how it goes, and I'm sure we'll talk about it more in the pod. And you'll see my reaction, and hopefully my mood will change, and it will go from down in the dumps to being high flying. And Lampard will be like, Lampard who? I don't know, but you never know. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Fingers crossed Tuchel is the man for the job. But yeah,
Fingers crossed he's not.
fuck off.